Bubba and I must warn you ahead of time.
It's fantasy suite night.
Oh,
so now you don't just have old people courting each other. You got old people closing the deal.
Oh no!
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Don't say closing the
Don't
deal.
say that.
Wow. I was.
Did you watch it?
Well, my wife was at a women's thing last night at our church, and I was kind of piddling around, watching different things.
Rick,
and
you
it's
watched
the
it
reason
by
why,
yourself?
Talking.
No, it's the reason why I text you.
I know.
And I text you because of what happened.
Okay. All right.
So
Makes me feel.
I was
better.
trying to find something to watch, and you'll be very happy with this. Thus the shirt today. Really got caught up on the Outdoor Channel. Watch a lot of deer hunting things.
Trying to
But
even
you
it
have
out.
to understand, guys. Sherry left at like 4:30, and so it was dark at 4:50. So I mean, I'm into TV at like 5. So I mean, it's like, and so because I didn't have a whole lot I had to do last night, and I was just kind of chilling. You know, this thing already has got enough discomfort, but when they start going down this road of the overnight suite, it is not pretty, my friend.
Yeah.
And there was a phrase that was.
Bubba
heard one I didn't hear.
Too, right?
Bubba had heard a phrase
Lisa
I did
was
not
watching.
hear, but there was one I heard that.
And you said you can't say it.
No. Let me tell you this.
I got a couple.
When I tell you around it, you'll know what it was,
Okay.
but I'm not going to say it.
Greg, don't say it.
Sherry came home. Now, keep in mind, listen, when Sherry came home, Helms, I was already about to end the first episode of the Western. Okay, so that's how
Pretty
long
good. How you like Old Bachelor?
I love that.
That's good.
Already, keep in mind, how long it had been since I had been traumatized by the statement.
Yeah, that's a while.
I'm about an hour and a half from it.
I know the statement you're talking about.
I'm about an hour and a half from it.
Don't do it.
I go to bed. I said, Sherry, look, I'm gonna wrap up. I need to go to bed. It's bedtime. She's in there with her lamp on in the bed, changed her clothes and everything. And I come in. She literally says, "Are you okay? Is something wrong?" I said, "I heard something I shouldn't have heard." And she said, "Well, do you want to talk about it?" And I said, I don't want to talk about it. And she says, "Well, what does it involve?" I said, "The Golden Bachelor."
You can get lost in those baby blue eyes.
And she said, "Did you watch this?" She goes, "Did you watch that without me even being here?" I said,
supervise?
I said, "I didn't watch it." I said,
It was on. You couldn't.
I was
it
scanning
put you in a trance.
and I just scanned. And she goes, "Well, why?"
weird,
she
man.
goes, "Why are you upset with yourself because you can't believe you?" I said, "No, I didn't watch more than about 20 seconds."
That's all it took.
And she said, "Well, what's?" I said, "I heard something that I wish I had not heard."
Oh no.
And she said, "Do you want to share it?" And I said, "I don't." And she goes, "Can you just give me in general what happened?" I said, "Well, it's overnight dates."
Fantasy suites.
And she goes, "Oh, did you see something?" I said, "I just heard something. I wish I hadn't heard." And she goes, "Rick, you probably it's best to share it." And I said, it involves the thermostat and the temperature."
Yes, it does.
And she said, "What are you saying?
about it.
What
You know what
are
it
you
is."
saying, Rick?" I said,
It was on 70.
the fantasy suite, the fantasy suite was on 80,
but they
was on 80, and
yeah.
he says, "It's hot in here. Do you have a temperature you want me to put it on? What do you think about 70?" And then she came up with another
with a
number
counter.
that is close to 70
giggled.
and started laughing.
Real close.
And
to
I heard that with
that's
my
enough.
ears.
Greg, we got it.
Buddy.
Did you not hear the other part?
We all know, Greg.
And
We're
then,
not timing.
And then when I heard it, uncontrollably, old people begin to make the number. And I thought to myself, "Oh my gosh, I can't.
What'd you just say?
I'll never
Yeah,
sleep
what did
again.
you just say?
I'll never sleep again.
This is on
I'll-
cable TV?
I'll never sleep again."
Well, you missed another part.
No, Bubba told me about it.
Greg,
Don't
No,
say it.
no.
I was not.
Stop.
I was.
Do you and Greg have the same
I was-
phrase?
I was
please
not
talk about
watching
Bass Reeves.
I was not watching it, but I came back and through the den a few
She
times.
asked him about a time frame.
Here we go.
No, I don't know anything about this. Greg,
And-
all I heard was what I just
I'll
said.
stay out of it.
I will say this,
And I know what Bubba just told me. I didn't hear that either.
He
Well, this was kind of around the same.
he has worked himself into a problem. Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't
Because-
think he can physically do those things.
No.
Well, no, he
The fantasy was over about 6:30.
Would y'all, somebody go get me a pecan bite?
he
They're not gluten free,
heated
by
up.
the way.
I know
he's
they're not.
he's basically told both of these women that he's in love with them.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's standard.
that's
But
standard.
know.
both of them think that he means I'm the one.
He even
That's always
told one
the
of them, "Well, you're the one." And I'm going,
and then went on the second date, which he thought was not going to be as good.
Can I ask?
But he ended up liking her.
But I fell asleep before that. But I got to give you this. I don't know how they expect him to do 2 days in a row like that.
I know.
At his age, 2 days in a row. That's
no way.
too much.
Did he try to do 2 days?
A week apart.
They portrayed it like it was.
Did they portray that he went 2 days in a row?
It should have been a week.
Did they portray that he was 2 days in a row?
Yes.
Like both of them got the same attention.
Yes.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Same temperature, same everything.
He was talking about the last couple of days. I've had 2 wonderful days.
I don't know where to look.
I didn't see how the second one ended. I finally fell asleep.
Because when I look up, the golden ticket seats are staring right at
me. It ended a lot like the first one.
This should not have happened.
Like I'm not here.
This should have never happened. This is not the way. This is not the way to treat our senior citizens.
No. There's so much.
He's having a ball, Rick. What are you doing?
So he told that second one, you're the one too.
Yeah.
He thought that the first one was the one, and he was just going to kind of go through the second date. But after the second date, he's like, I'm in love with you now.
Well, at his age, he only remembers the most current thing.
Right.
You know?
There's just too much old people kissing on this show.
Can I ask you a
that ain't
question?
nothing.
It's like, why are y'all watching
That's
it?
wrapped up like a couple of snakes.
It's like watching curtains fight with each other. It's horrific.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.